In One Punch Man chapter 135, we finally get to see Blast for the first time in all of his glory. Well, kind of. It was really only a quick flashback of a Mai Mask while he was going through an existential crisis. If this is really what Blast looks like, then that would throw out a lot of people's Blast theories, especially the one where Blast is really Saitama. Though you could argue a Mai Mask's memory isn't fully reliable, especially since it was during a seemingly stressful time. And the dude's nuts. Maybe if you really want to stretch it, you can argue that it was Saitama before he lost his hair and that he was wearing a different outfit, though I highly doubt that. It doesn't look enough like him, and he's physically bigger than Saitama as well. At least if you compare him to a Mai Mask. Though this could be because a Mai Mask was a kid when Blast saved him, so he could have remembered him as being physically bigger. This chapter wasn't actually about Blast, though. It was about a Mai Mask and how he's a wacko. He thinks everyone's looking at him weird because of something they overheard him say to Tatsumaki. Like whenever I think everybody's looking at me weird when I shit my pants. Though, they're probably not, right?
Forgive me. Teacher, please allow me to go to the restroom.
By all means, go ahead. But it may be a little after the fact at this point.
I guess what a Mai Mask thought they heard wasn't good, because now he wants to kill them all. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was probably either something along the lines of how they should abandon people, or him screaming like a little baby at the ugliness of Führer Ugly. I'm not even sure if they actually did hear him though, as both Child Emperor and Iain didn't treat him like a psycho and were actually looking out for him. Iain asking him if he was fine was actually what made him have the flashback of Blast. Wait a second. Does this mean... No, it couldn't. Is Iain actually Blast? I'm such a genius. I bet I'm the first person, no, the only person to have ever come up with this theory. Everyone else has been blinded from the truth. The presence of his hero Iain finally snapped a Mai Mask out of it, and made him realize that trying to slaughter all of the other S-Class heroes while their backs are turned was a horrible idea. Not only would the heroes lose a bunch of powerful allies if he did that, there's a good chance of getting caught, and I would say an even better chance of him getting his ass kicked. A Mai Mask would never admit to it due to his big ego, but he probably isn't a match for multiple S-Class heroes at once, and even if he did manage to kill one or two of them by surprise, the others should be able to see what's happening and react in time to save themselves. He can't actually even kill Zombie Man, so yeah, he would definitely end up getting his butt kicked. Fortunately, he decided not to go through with it, and learned a great lesson from his new idol, Iain. And that is the art of self-control. His next step is to start NoFap. This is probably why Iain, who is really Blast, let his arm get chopped off. It was just a way to force himself into NoFap. I, for one, have no self-control, and I can't wait until the next chapter comes out. I may even need to cut my own arm off to stop myself from pressing the refresh button over and over again. Among other things.